Okay. Hello guys, welcome to the WWE versus TNA 2010 save. Basically just two-player. Not really versus, just decided to call it that. So to kick off the show, Legacy takes on Kung Fu Naki, which is Funaki, Slam Master J, which is formerly known as Jesse, so technically it's Slam Master Jesse, and Master Yang? No, Wang Yang. Should be Wang Yang. Basically where Legacy defeats our randomly formed trio. Basically, I know it's kind of a bit of a weird match to start of the show, but kind of like boosting our show to begin with, which is kind of what I'm going to do with both promotions, is to try and like make it, you know, like quite good from the off. So basically, I put this match together basically just to give Cody, Ted, and Randy a bit of a solid victory. Probably should have made it a bit shorter, but oh well. Then as well, I'll get to this in a moment when it comes up to it. But anyway, next match we have Killy defeating Rosa Mendez in a Divas title match, basically in 3 minutes, 47 seconds. The match brought the crowd down. That's kind of bad. Then we basically have Triple H and Shawn Michaels and Jericho and the Big Show. Basically where Vince just sort of like, yeah, basically sort of just comes up to Triple H and Shawn and says, "You have too many titles. So you know what? Give me those tag team titles," which are not the World Tag Team, which are prominently on Raw, but actually the kind of SmackDown ones, I would say. And basically, these 4 guys are basically going to have a match at the Royal Rumble, and then basically might do something else. Basically, I'm sort of making it so that these 2 tag teams are going to be fighting for the World Tag Team, and then basically have another load of tag teams on, basically fighting for the other titles, essentially. I will say, though, I kind of made it a bit bad by saying nothing interesting happened, but technically the whole Vince vacating the tag team titles or sort of thing. But it won't be what I did the last time, where I decided to like get rid of both sets of titles, which we'll say I kind of regretted from the get-go. It's basically like, oh wait, I've only got this many tag teams. Then as well, I'm thinking of maybe just like having both these tag teams like sort of splitting up again. But I think I'll probably put both teams together for now, and then sort of separate them. Maybe around the Elimination Chamber, perhaps. As well, just to quickly just say, I've added a show called Over the Limit, which was supposed to be later on in the year, but I've decided to move that to the February show. So basically 4 weeks of TV, and then basically PPVs on the Sunday, week 4. And then basically the TNA PPVs are going to be the day before, which is going to be how I do it. Anyway, next segment, we have AJ Lee facing off against Beth Phoenix. What? Hang on, what? Jelly King Laura and Jim Ross really clash horribly when together at the announce table. That's complete BS. Also, I sort of brought up AJ Lee, and I think two others. I think Rosa Mendez was also down in FCW. But I basically just brought them up for this Divas title tournament because the title is currently vacated. So I think at the PPV it will basically be a one-on-one match for that title. Also, sorry guys, I don't have anything in, like, any music in the background. I honestly aren't the best with professionalism and stuff like that. But, oh well. Then we have Kane defeating Chavo Guerrero. No! Damn it. Oh, that sort of ruined ECW now. Damn. I forgot that was a thing. I thought King was facing someone else, then I could do this. Oh yeah, I forgot to say about the main event. The main event is sort of like a bit of a weird thing as well. I'll get around to it, but basically these were sort of like qualifying matches, I guess, for the main event, which sort of spoils it as well, with it being multi-man. With the Legacy one also being one. Just give me a sec, guys. I'm just going to quickly go to toilet. Right, sorry guys, I'm back. So basically, this was originally supposed to be the Homecoming No. 1 Contenders tournament, which is a ECW thing. So basically, I'm kind of trying to keep like some wrestlers be on just one show to begin with. That being the one for the ECW title, and then also the one for the other title, essentially. So basically what is kind of happening with all of this is the fact that ECW Homecoming is essentially a bit of a difference to what happened in real life with the winner facing Christian. That one was basically the winner in real life was the weird ECW Homecoming Battle Royal, which honestly that show is basically like don't particularly like. Because honestly at times just didn't make any sense. So instead, I've decided to add some new people to it, and basically it will be a ECW Homecoming No. 1 Contenders tournament. I already know who's going to win that, and also who's going to win the other one, being a World Heavyweight title number one Contenders tournament, which was originally a Beat the Clock challenge, but on TEW 2020 that's not a thing. It's not a thing to do that, so basically I'm gonna have to do it this way instead. Both of them. As also you can probably like see all of these different games that I have installed. Some of them being like Age of Mythology, Unity of Command. Currently Fantastical is just doing a free game. This time it's that. Then also the Europa Universalis, what it's called. And also the Balloons and Loop Hero, and I think there was one more, but I can't remember what it was. But basically those were through the Epic Games store. But basically, like, it's that and also Orwell at the moment, and basically those. Anyway, sorry about getting off track. Basically just that. And then also I decided to have Kane just completely squash Chavo. Because why not? Then we have Jericho basically having a warm-up match before the match at WrestleMania. That's basically going to be the thing that I'm going to be doing with DX and Jericho. Basically each of them just having a quite big match. The only problem is other than Jericho having a match and Shawn doing something a bit later on, Triple H and the Big Show aren't doing anything on the show apart from that segment, which is kind of a bit of a letdown for me, I will say. I probably should have made it a bit better. Also, Jericho using the lion salt as a pin just seems very odd. And then also I had Hurricane basically lose as well. Then we had Eve defeating Maurice. Maurice defeating Eve, sorry, with a heel kick. What about the French kiss, whatever it's called? Some of these live finishes are a bit odd. I'm not sure why, but it's only like a heel kick. Because she didn't do a heel kick, did she? I thought it was still the French kiss. Then we basically have Benjamin announcing that Charlie Haas will be his partner for the upcoming 4-way match, which I didn't really make. But basically, the World's Greatest Tag Team are back together. I know, very weird. And we have a impromptu 4-way match, basically with Crown Time of Shad Gaspard, rest in peace. Which honestly, I really wish that Shad Gaspard was still alive. Sadly, that isn't the case, which is kind of annoying. And I wish those two were still on the indies, doing stuff. Luckily though, Shad managed to save his son, I believe. Or did his son die too? I can't remember exactly what it was. But sadly, Shad is no longer alive. Then we have the Hart Dynasty of David Hart Smith, which will say that name is kind of bad. Then we also have Tyson Kidd as well, with his goofy, kind of mohawk. I'm not sure why he decided to have that as hair and then decided to grow it back. It's kind of weird. And then also the Ruthless Roundtable as well. So basically just a 4-way match. Just because I could put these people in. Also, it had to be 10 minutes. Basically, I'm trying to keep all the matches kind of low to make it feel like a TV show. Also, I'm definitely going to change this because this is just BS. How do they clash really horribly when at the announcers table? They've been working together for how long? And they haven't even done that. I don't know. Just doesn't make any sense. Then we have basically Hitman being announced by Shawn. However, Mr. McMahon comes out and basically says for security to get Brett out of his ring. Basically, this will be the ongoing thing until, I think, around WrestleMania. Which I know is kind of a bit bad. But I have a story that I want to do with Brett and Vince. I'm not going to do them facing off in a match because that's just dumb. Instead, I'm going to hopefully do something else with them, and also a plan that I have with the brand split. And then also the draft following WrestleMania will basically be the week long, and will kind of be a little odd to begin with, but that's for then, and this is now. Wait, is that? I'm not sure if that's a quote from somewhere. Anyway, so we have that. Then we have Gail Kim defeating Katie Lee Burchill in a match. Strangely as well, this match wasn't bad, which is very odd to me because apparently Katie Lee Burchill wasn't particularly good as a wrestler, and then when she was Winter, obviously kind of came to her disadvantages because, well, there was that whole Angelina Love storyline, which honestly was terrible, Or I think, like, TNA told Angelina to, like, lose weight. Which, if I was Angelina Love, I'd just be like, no. Put me in something different. I don't want to do this. Or change it so I don't be like a mindless zombie. I look like I haven't eaten. But yeah, basically Gail Kim, this is Kaylee Birchall. I'm thinking maybe Gail Kim and Mickey James hopefully go to TNA, but keep them in WWE, which I know is kind of a bit dumb because I want to have like promotion like exclusivity. But then as well, like, just like, well, I kind of want to have, like, for example, Team 3D back in WWE, but then also be in TNA. So, yeah. Also, is it just me, or does Gail Kim's picture look a bit like she's got, like, half and half face? Because it looks like one side, like, really tanned, and then the other one's natural. It just looks... It looks like I'm seeing two sides of a face. It's like perfectly put down the middle. I know I'm kind of being a bit weird, but it does look like that. Like, especially in there. Like, then just sort of like going down. I'm not sure if it's something to do with this. Oh yeah, I think it's the lion that has her head here. Has like listening stuff, but it really looks like she's have like half and half face. Kind of like Two-Face, but like one side that's tanned and then one side that's like natural. I know I'm being weird. And I'm being weird about it. Anyway, then we have Kofi Kingston defeating Zack Ryder. Also, Billy Kidman is basically it's basically randomly in FCW. I'm not sure why. So I decided to put him back up, and then he still wrestles, so I'm like, awesome, let's put together the Cruiserweight division. Which will hopefully be a thing that I can do. I'll probably do that after Royal Rumble. Which will be good there. So what I'm thinking of is having SmackDown have the Cruiserweight division, and then having Raw have the Women's division. Which I know is kind of bad, like, putting the Divas / women on one show. But I think that might kind of work, so it's not like... Actually, that might not work. Also, we've got two separate titles. I'll have to think about that. But anyway, I'm definitely taking Billy Kidman off being a road agent. Well, off being a road agent. I can't say it. Road agent. And then also Joey Matthews, which is, of course, Joey Mercury, who... Actually, I think joined Straight Edge Society around this time, I think, or a bit later on. But I definitely know that Serena Deeb joined Straight Edge Society, so, you know. Then we have basically, oh yeah, Joey Matthews, so killed it. Basically Randy Orton and Legacy. Or Priceless. I'm not sure why they're called Priceless. I just said Legacy for them. Basically, they come out and they beat up Kofi Kingston. Then we have a 5-way Intercontinental no contendership for that title, where basically it was, I think, just 5 people. I put Chris Masters in there because I think all 5 of these guys are all former Intercontinental champions, but I'm not sure if Chris Masters was. Or I'm thinking of wanting to put the title on him. I'm pretty much... Actually, did Chris Masters actually win a title? Let me quickly check, because I don't think he actually won a title. Or if he did, I just can't remember it. Oh no, he didn't actually win any title in WWE. He won the OVW Southern Tag Team Championship with Brent Albright. Other than that, he basically didn't win any title with WWE. I could have sworn him and when I say Carlito, Carlito, I thought they won the World Tag Team titles. I guess not. Anyway, so we have John Morrison. He will face off against Drew McIntyre at, I think, the Royal Rumble. Yeah. At the Royal Rumble, our first match, obviously 5-way. For that, just gonna get rid of that, and boom, boom. And let's see, so let's do... Also, you can see Alberto Del Rio is here, Alex Riley, Billy Kidman, who is weirdly unimportant, which doesn't make any sense. Kellen Croft, this guy. Basically, I'm going to be doing like sort of a breakout thing, with like instead of NXT, I'm basically just gonna like have added people to the to like the brands instead, because I want to definitely have ECW back, or ECW like still stay alive. Obviously, for that though, I need to change some things, and obviously, I will say it's gonna kind of take a shift back to the old ECW. And a number of people will probably say, why don't you do something else with the third brand and like make it a NXT or a Superstars? But honestly, I would probably keep ECW. And so I would just like have ECW still stay around and do stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to book Goldust. Damn it. Damn. Also, I'm just gonna put it at like 10 minutes and then just change it later on. Oh yeah, gonna be for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. There we go. Then we have our next match. Oh, I did book Goldust. Okay. So basically, this match, why was it too long? Why was it too long? What? Anyway, basically, what this is basically a 20-way match for the contendership towards Sheamus's title. So we had Batista, Carlito, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Dolph Ziggler, Goldust, Jack Swagger, John Cena, which has a different picture. Also, John Cena has a new gimmick, because the one that he had was, I think, weak, or just, I think it was like negative for his look. We also had John Morrison, Kane, Kofi Kingston, Mark Henry, Matt Hardy. I said Mark Hardy. Mark Henry, Matt Hardy, Mike Knox, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, R-Truth, Shelton Benjamin, Ted DiBiase, and William Regal. I guess Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase were gassed before this match, just coming out and go like, yeah, basically John Cena is now, so his former gimmick was People's Champion, which was rated awful. Now he is going to be a rapper. which is very good, which is great. Oh yeah, also Batista weirdly had his gimmick been poor, and then basically giving him the same one. Then just rated poor. Okay. Then we have basically Sheamus coming down and beating John Cena up to end out the show. Basically going to be like a back and forth between them two to sort of build up the show. Oh yeah, Justin Angel, aka Justin Gabriel, or PJ Black, also on this, basically just because we need more buddies for the pre-show stuff, so that's what I did. And then let's do the WWE title, do that. Honestly, I could maybe do like Sheamus C versus John Cena. There we go. Actually, that does look kind of better, so I might do it the same with this one, actually. Just because I think it looks a bit more, like... Honestly, it looks better, and then also at times, like, I might, like, see it and just go like, oh yeah, I think this person's the champion. Oh wait, it's actually this person. Versus John Morrison. Alright, so I believe that is the end of our show. We lost popularity in the 45 regions. We don't have enough interest in storylines going on. That's bad. That's bad. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching this episode. I know I haven't really done this in a long time. I think at the moment I am also uploading the unboxing for my wrestling DVDs. If this comes out before it, I'm just gonna be like, whatever. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't like it. Comment down below on who you want me to bring in from outside promotions, or just in general. You're like, oh yeah, what Kurt Angle? And I'm like, well, we need to like down his contract quite a bit first. Also, comment down below on any storylines that you want me to do. I do have a number in mind for storylines to begin with, but then after that, I'm just like, kind of like a proper promoter. I don't really have anything for you right now, but let's just stick you in this. Which is, obviously, what tends to happen. What tends to happen and stuff. I'm just like, oh yeah, we need a body, you come in. And then just comment down below stuff in general. Like, oh yeah, you should play this game. Or you should, you know, maybe book this match or this storyline. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, as well, guys, subscribe to the channel if you like TEW 2020 content. As well, real quick, this is Play Night. I might have said it about it before. Basically, we pick a random game, which is this one, and basically you can pick like any of these. So, for example, the EA one, which weirdly has Football Manager, well, FIFA Manager 13, which doesn't exist. This one I do have, this one I don't, but really it's still there. Then also, back in the day, there was another one called FIFA World, which also isn't there. So basically, I can, you know, look at Steam, all the stuff that I own, which, yes, that is a game of a variety. Basically, and I know that is pretty weird, I like the stories for it. This I don't have, which I don't know why it's on here. Basically, this game, this Evil Labs game, the tutorial doesn't work at all. So basically, this thing, basically select random game from the view. So basically, Steam, you can also do like Xbox, which has all of your Xbox games. So basically, you can have like a load of different ones. This game is basically just like a tower defense, slightly, where you just basically send out troops and then basically do it that way. But yeah, basically you have different ones. You've got like Amazon Games. This one is Freak Out Bout. Battle.net, which is just Hearthstone. This one has quite a lot of different ones. Goog, which has Cyberpunk 2077, has the Neverwinter stuff, which I'm not sure if I will actually like that. Also Fallout New Vegas. Galactic Battlegrounds, this is the regular version. The Witcher, the Enhanced Edition, which is the first one, which I also have on Steam, and then Prey. Then we have Humble Bundle, which I don't actually use. Sometimes I look at this and go, should I download the thing or no? Which, half the time, no. Getting Over It is the only thing that might play, I believe, on this stuff. itch.io, EA, Steam, Microsoft Connect, Ubisoft Connect, Xbox, and then Play Night. So, for example, if I go to Steam, I like, what game should I play? I can't really decide on one, so I click this, and it selects Bummer Crew. And then I go, I don't like that. Let's try again. The fridge is red. I don't like horror games. And again, we have BioShock Remastered. So yeah, that's how that works. Also, well, I definitely want to do more of this. Also, the Bendy games. Also, BioShock. Also, all these. Also, I'm pretty sure this one, or maybe a different one, does not work. After a certain point, one of these games just won't work at all. Also, the demo for this, I don't think actually exists, which is kind of annoying. Any other games? We've got like Food Truck Simulator, Founder's Fortune. Oh yeah, Freddy Pizzeria Simulator, which might be FNAF 6, but I don't think so, because it doesn't outright say FNAF 6. Because after, I think also, yeah, so for FNAF Severity 1, 2, 3, 4. Sister Location doesn't actually say 5. That doesn't actually say 6. So, Henry Stickmin Collection, Hard Time, Heroes Hour, which is basically a weird sprite game. Well, not a weird sprite game, I don't know exactly what it is. This game, Jurassic World 1 and 2, Homeroom, which I need to, when I get paid, I'm going to definitely buy this game. I know that I bought the Brew one, but oh well. So yeah, let's just go with all these. God damn it, you! Damn it. So if I go down from the bottom up, let's see what we've got. So we've got Zookeeper, kind of weird game, Master Duel, which if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, don't buy this one, buy this one. This one is a pain to play. It's like, oh yeah, we have like a load of different duels that you can play. However, you have to be certain people, and then also you have to use certain cards. Like, I don't like that. So Master Duel is better. YouTuber's Life is okay. Probably this is the second one. Not really sure. Yes, Your Grace, quite a good game. User Zero, I do also have the 1 and 2. Yakuza Kiwami, what it's called. XCOM Enemy Unknown, World War II Rebuilder, Wrestling Revolution, Wrestling Revolution 2D, Wrestling Empire, which I definitely want to do management and also game thing. Bullet Turtles, I'm not sure what the hell this is. I'm just gonna play it and I'm just go like, should I upload it to the channel? Maybe not. Wolfenstein, got all of those. Witcher, of course. Way Survival, Welcome to the Game 2, which is basically like a hacking game where you can sort of like go into stuff. Weedcraft Inc., Warhammer Vermintide 1 and 2. I actually didn't know that I actually had this one. Then we have this game, which I'm not sure what it is. Gladys, which is basically Civilization Warhammer Edition. Then we have Dawn War 1 and 2. I also have 3. War Mongrels, which I think I might have actually played on the channel. Then we have The Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Edition. Then we have Unity of Command, which is basically kind of like a point, click, point, click. Then we have Ultimate Custom Night. Oh wait, Undertale, 2 Point Hospital, 2 Point Campus, Turmoil, this game, I'm not sure what it is. Trader Life Simulator 2, Total War Hammer, well, Total War, I say Total War Hammer, it's because Total War Warhammer just seems a bit stupid. I also have some DLCs for those. Then we have Total War 3 Kingdoms, TEW 13, which I know it's kind of weird because I have this one, but oh well. Oh well. Who cares? Sorry. Wait a minute. Why am I back up here? Did I click something? I think I might click something. Okay. Oopsie doopsie. Then let's go back down to Tokyo Zenato thingy. So why are you? No, I don't want to play that. Go away. Stupid thing. Yeah, anyway, the Tokyo game, which is basically sort of like a hack and slash, similar to the Yakuza games, but slightly different. Then we have This is Police 1 and 2, Food Simulator, Temtem, which is basically Pokemon, but alternative edition, Tempest, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga edition, well, collection, Seven Tycoons with Mars, which is, I actually got that for free, it's actually quite good. Survivalist 1 and 2, Subnautica, this 3D Creator, Strongholds, Stones Keeper, which I didn't really know how to play, Stellaris, which I might have. Wait, do I have Stellaris? Do I have Stellaris? Or is it one that I... Oh, it might be like a offer thing where it's like, oh yeah, you can play for free for this many days. So technically, I don't have that. Stone Decay, Stardew Valley, Force Unleashed 1. The Jedi Knight games. Which honestly, I tried to get this one to work and tried to like do a thing for it, but it just wouldn't actually let me record it, which is kind of annoying. Battlefront 2, Republic Commando, which this game is excellent with like its storytelling and stuff. I will say they definitely need like a second one, or like what happened to Sev. Like to this day, what happened to Sev? That's Republic 1 and 2, definitely, if you're a Star Wars fan or just a RPG fan, Well, not an RPG. Oh wait, RPG. Sorry, role playing game. Definitely recommend these. They are excellent. Then we have Mysteries of the Sith, which is basically kind of in between this one, which is Jedi Knight 2. Basically, kind of like that. Jedi Academy. This is a lot like the Jedi Knight series is definitely a lot better than the actual sequel trilogy, because in I think it was Outcast or this one, Boba Fett came back because they were like, oh yeah, let's do this, and then also I believe at the time this was canon. This technically was his own canon, and then also the Jedi Knight series was also canon, which was kind of fun. Galactic Battlegrounds, basically kind of just like Age of Empires. Empire at War, basically its own thing. I believe they might actually be making a new version of it. So the Gold Pass basically has the Zan Consortium, which is kind of a little like OP, like overpowered. Battlefront, then we have the Spores. Sphere, Flying Cities, which I'm not really sure exactly what that is. Also, that's kind of creeping me out. Software Inc., Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition, Signal from Tolva, Pirates, which is actually quite a cool game, Civilization 6, Sheltered, Secret of the Monkey Island, Salic, Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 Complete Edition, which is quite good, Road Warden, Restaurant Empire 2, a ton of Resident Evil, so I'll probably start from this one and then work my way down, which will be quite cool. I tried to play Zero. We'll say, whoever thought of Zero should be fired. Because that game is completely different to the rest of the franchise. Just why? Why? Then we have the rebuild ones, which is basically just kind of like point and click. Basically just like, oh yeah, let's make this, blah blah blah. So it's basically like a turn-based strategy. Rebel Galaxy, Race for the White House, which is basically where you try and win the election or whatever for the presidency, but it doesn't go anywhere other than that, which is kind of annoying. Punch Club, then we have Pro Gamer Manager 1 and 2, Prison Architect, Prey, so we'll also go Prey on there, and then also Prey on the GOG. Got Portal 1 and 2, got this, which they weirdly got rid of the workshop for it, which is odd, also. Plate Up, Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster, Phasmophobia, Pets Hotel, which I have played, PC Building Simulator, Payday 2, which is basically just the normal version, Papers, Please, Overlord 1, 2, and then the DLCs, The Outer Worlds, All Goodness Please, Munch's Odyssey. This game I was just like playing all the time, and I think I had trouble sleeping for a bit because I was playing that so much. Not Tonight, Not for Broadcast, Northgard, My Time in Portia, Mr. Prepper, which I definitely need to do more of, and also try and build a rocket. Then we have Mountain Blade, obviously got all 4 of them. Motorsport Manager, Monster Hunter World, which I definitely need to try and play. Monster Crown, Shadow of Mordor. I also have the other one, which I can't remember what it's called. The one with the loot boxes and stuff that everyone was like, why the hell is this a thing? Like, screw you. Metro Last Light, which I think... No. No, what are you playing? No! 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 I want to play you, but shut up! No! Okay, cool.
I was born in Moscow.
Don't really care. Right, it won't throw me into the game, will it? Yes, lovely lights. Lovely lights. Random rat. There we go. Metro 2034, what the hell? So yeah, gonna hopefully try and play that game. Then we have Medieval Dynasty, the Mass Effect Trilogy, the Legendary Edition, which I will say, if you want to play Mass Effect 2, I definitely recommend playing this one, because, well, the original, basically, you don't really do that much with Legion, which is basically one of the people from the other one, and it also has over 40 DLCs for it, which is actually very good. Manual Samuel, Little Nightmares, Let's School, the Skywalker Saga, the Clone Wars, Marvel Superheroes. I also have the other ones of those, nothing else. Laserfear, this game, which I think was on What Happened. Kingdom Come Deliverance, Retail, Just Cause 2, Jurassic World Evolutions, The Invisible Hand, Internet Cafe Sim, House Party, House Flipper, Horror Tycoon, which is okay, but it's basically where you actually like build the attractions, but you don't actually become like a person for it, which is a bit annoying. Honey, I Joined a Cult, which is basically kind of just like Let's School, where you actually like build a cult. No! And it stopped double clicking. Oops. Heroes Hour, Henry Stickmin Collection, Hard Time, Handyman Corporation, Greedfall, Graveyard Keeper, Go Medieval, obviously, we have played that. Ghostwire Tycoon, well, Tokyo. No, get out. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Genesis Alpha 1, Gas Station Simulator, Game Dev Tycoon, Ghostpunk, The Fridge is Red, Free Pizzeria Simulator, Founder's Fortune, FM23, where at the moment I'm actually playing as Harrogate Town, because they are my local team. I wanted to play it before FM24 will come out. Then we also have the Fantastic Freddy's games, Food Truck Simulator, Fire Pro Wrestling World, Fantasy Journal 2, Fallout Shelter, Fallout 3. We also got Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4 as well, which I believe all have the full DLCs. Fahrenheit, Evil Labs, which I don't have, Evil Genius, Esports Life Tycoon, Epic Car Factory, Endzone World Apart, Encased. This game, which is actually quite cool, where you can actually like make your own TV shows, called Empire TV Tycoon, or Empire TV. Empire of Sin, Skyrim, Oblivion. I don't think I have Morrowind, or I might do. Do I have Morrowind? Oh yeah, I do. And then also Legends, which is basically their like card game thing. Then we also have Doom and Doom Eternal. Dawn Duality, which I definitely want to buy when it comes out. Do Not Feed the Monkeys, I definitely recommend this game. Dishonored, Dystopia, which was kind of a weird game, honestly. Desktop Dungeons, definitely not Fried Chicken Inc., which definitely needs to do more of. Death Stranding, definitely do need to do that. Death and Taxes, Dead Water Saloon, Dead Age, Crusader Kings 3. I've also got Crusader Kings 2, which I kind of want to do, what's it called? The Game of Thrones thing, which I think was quite good. Cooking Simulator, got both the Company of Heroes, this, Club Naughty, CEI, which I think I played before, Cities Skylines, Circle Empires, which basically have circles, and you can basically like take over places. It's kind of a bit of a relaxing game, but then also like doesn't really warrant videos. Basically, Chef Cartel Tycoon, Modern Warfare 2, which is the new edition, but I think it's only the multiplayer, not the actual game. If it was the actual game, now I would be shocked. COD 4, Modern Warfare. I do have them on Xbox 360, so I'll probably play it there instead. Cafe Owner Simulator, Brew Pub, the Borderlands. Also got Borderlands 2, I think. Oh, and Borderlands 3. Oh yeah, I got a part of a Humble Bundle, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna play these. Bummer Crew, Blood Bowl 2. I also have Blood Bowl 1, but I have on physical disc instead of the one on the actual Steam. Bioshocks, got all of those. All that stuff. Big Ambitions, depending on the Ink Machine games, and also the Boris and the what it was called. Battletech, this, which was basically for free, so I went like, whatever. Battle Royale Tycoon. I've got the Batman games. I don't have Origins, but I definitely want to. Definitely want to play all of those. Banished, Armed and Dangerous. Definitely a very good game. I definitely recommend it. You basically like have a shark gun, which basically like shoots out sharks, which is very fun. Alien Isolation, Alchemy Garden, AI Dungeon, which is basically just sort of a little thing where you can basically like make your own worlds and stuff, and like basically just it's basically kind of like D&D on drugs, essentially. Like actually like do it yourself and stuff, and it's like AI, so it like says stuff to you. Age of Wonders 3, which is kind of similar to Civilization, and then Age of Empires. So I have 3, I have 2, 9-1 Operator, and 7 Days to Die. All the stuff I have. So yeah. Anyway guys, sorry about the long video. I know that is kind of annoying, especially for people that just wanted to watch TEW 2020. Anyway guys, thank you all for watching, have a good day, and goodbye.